You like legitimately look like a serial killer.
Well, that's not nice to say about anybody.
Anyways, welcome back to the Black and White Podcast, where we talk about all the greatest in between. It's your boy Ryan
And Charlie.
Welcome back.
I've been working out. Can you tell?
He's not really, but I have.
Of course.
You
can tell. It's been a while since we've seen each other.
Your boy's running 3 to 5 miles a day.
Oh my god.
And skating is life now. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time we've got to link up like in person to do these podcasts. Believe it or not, we were doing them over PlayStation.
It probably counts, since most of the time it was just me and you in a PlayStation chat room where we're playing games.
Razzle dazzle.
Now we're doing them fucking, well, I don't know if this is going to be a continued thing. Probably. But because it's like a fucking...
It'll happen more
often.
But it won't be like...
I think we'll probably do...
I got life.
I think we'll do...
And it's dry for it.
Yeah. I think we'll get together less time. Maybe like once a month, but we'll do longer podcasts when we do link up. That way it makes up for us doing it the way we were, which was pretty much just whenever either one of us was like, hey, we should do a podcast tonight. Instead, link up once a month. I think that'd be easy. Yeah, no doubt. But, yeah. So, this is also the first time we've seen each other in fucking...
Forever.
Yeah, like a few years as well.
Like forever.
Like, I think the last time that we saw each other, I was like 19, maybe 20.
Yeah.
And
I was a child. I was like 15.
Yeah. Now you're an adult. That's my
gang.
Yeah.
Welcome life. This is the most ghetto shit you can be a part of. Is being
the worst.
An adult.
Yeah, the worst stuff.
This is so ghetto.
It takes a gangster to be an adult. Almost.
Real talk, because like this ain't life.
I don't like this.
But that's another conversation. I really want to talk about how depressing life is right now.
So you've seen the new Spider-Man, but I haven't. I've been trying to watch Captain Marvel.
I still haven't seen it.
I have, like, every time I go to start it up, I turn it off because I just don't want. I'm like, oh, I could watch this, or I could watch
but you're not watching it just for personal reasons. Like, you're not watching it because
no, I just don't like. Well, yes, I don't like Brie Larson. I think we talk about this every time we've had a podcast, but I don't like Brie Larson. I think she's a fucking horrible person, even without the controversy of like the shit that she said, which wasn't even that. Even I was like, that's not that big. That's not even the trashiest thing she's ever said. So, but no, I don't like her. But every time I see her now. Like, I used to think she was hot, but then I, like, looked into who she was, and she turned out to be a horrible person, and now she's just so, like, I don't know. I don't want to say ugly, but to me...
What does it have to do with the movie, though?
I don't know, man. I just don't like that. I also don't like Captain Marvel, though. The character itself is so fucking boring, man. There's nothing, like, fun about her character. She's not, like, funny like Tony. She doesn't have, like, any real, like, core values that
she's not supposed to be like Tony, though.
Well, I know, but she's basically fucking... That's who she wars with in the second Civil War, is Iron Man.
Yeah, but that was like 2 different leadership styles. Like, in Civil War II, that was just a military leader versus a leader of Avengers. Completely different.
I don't know. I just didn't...
I haven't seen it. I don't
care. I didn't care for... Like, I really want to watch it because I hear the cat is fucking awesome in the show. But, like...
I haven't seen it.
It's the fucking war. I just... Every time I see her face, I'm just like, ugh. You ever just see somebody on a constant basis or see someone and it's like when the Kardashians, like, became, like, a huge thing and I would see them everywhere. That's how you ever make that face. You're just like, oh, my God. Like, I'm just done with this person. Like, can we move on with somebody else? And she's supposed to be the new face of...
No, she's not the face.
She's supposed to be the one taking over.
She's just the strongest person in Marvel.
That fucking... I did rewatch Endgame, and my feels... I've totally... Like, every time I always forget that Tony dies at the end of that movie.
How do you forget that? You've only seen it twice. What do you mean always forget?
I remember that he died, but like every time I think about the MCU, I can't imagine him not being in it. You know what I mean? And so like I just like it's like trauma as a child, how your mind will just cut it out. And so that's what I think. That's what I think has happened to me and fucking with the Tony thing, because like it hit me all over again. Like the first time I had seen it,
He did.
I was like, oh my god. And then they had that.
Well, I'm.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck. He did it so slowly. I was like surprised that he even snapped because how slow he did. You gotta do it super slow, like as slow as you can. That's
Exactly how we did it. That's exactly how we did it.
Look at this slow and. Alright.
The dog wants to come out.
Yeah.
You can bring her all out. I was about to freestyle real quick, but y'all are ready for it. Slow down on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Brief intermission, guys. He's going to go. And we're live again. Gemini wants to say hi. She's what type of dog is she, bro? She's a pit. She's a pit, yeah. She's just, how pit bulls should naturally be. Her ears aren't cropped. That's another thing. Like, why do we crop animals' ears, dogs' ears? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize that Doberman's ears are naturally floppy. But they're always cropped. So, like, secretly, I always believe secretly, but subconsciously, I always believe that they were meant to be standing up. Because, that's how movies always put them. Alright, I'm back. Dogs are great, though. So I'll take your dogs. Don't cut their tails off. Don't crop their ears. None of that. Okay? Love your dogs the way they are. Just like you want to be loved the way you want to be loved. Facts.
Big facts. I don't even know what we're talking about.
I was talking about how, like, dogs... Never mind. It's not important. It's not.
Anyways.
They saw it all. Right, gentlemen? They saw it all.
Anyways. So, yeah. I finished watching Endgame. I really want to see the new John Wick movie.
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's decent. I mean...
I don't think the second one was...
It's just the same fucking movie.
Yeah. I don't think the second one was as good as the fucking first one. And then
one was good.
It was... I'm not saying it was bad. I just don't think it was as good as the
I don't think they're ever going to be as good as the first one because, like, that one had an actual plot to it.
Well, but that's not the third one should have been at least better, right? Because if you think about it...
Now it was just, like, the same... Like, how did we get from here... From I'm doing this because you killed the only thing that reminds me of my wife to it's John Wick versus the whole world. Literally the whole world.
Is that the third one?
Yeah, bro. He fought off the whole world. But John Wick he's Hollywood God, bro. Like I don't know.
People are so I feel like such a
if John Wick went to the Area 51 raid, they would win.
Yeah, no, dude.
It's a fact.
Yeah, big
he would be able to outshoot the aliens.
Yeah.
That's how fucking cold John Wick is.
John Wick is on another level.
John Wick had his fucking
auto
aim, bro.
Sure, I'm pretty sure John Wick is an actual death god. Like he's literally
he's a
reaper of souls.
Yeah, he's a Shinigami.
Like you know how you get like
he's what I have whenever I have
John Wick played video games, he would get the coveted Hitler. You know how they're like mega kill, super kill.
He probably
he'd get the Hitler.
He'd probably get a nuke every Call of Duty game
every day.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Bro, this dude he's a cheater, bro.
Yeah, he's like
he has auto aim, bro. That's exactly what they be saying.
Like, I feel like such a hipster when it comes to John Wick. I felt like everybody slept on him.
No, I never did.
Fucking like when that movie came out. I was telling everybody about that goddamn.
Everybody slept on Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves has been the same.
I didn't.
I'm saying, bro, Keanu Reeves has been the same person forever,
bro.
bro. He doesn't do anything but just mind his business.
I was thinking about a conversation. If I could have a conversation with Keanu Reeves, I'd be like, dude, you're just so fucking like you're such a good. People should strive to be the way that you are. Like you're so humble. You fucking like you don't take more money than you need. Like all the money you get, that's like extra that doesn't like pertain to anything that you need, you donate to charities.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just fucking insane to me.
Not only that, like he just
think about
just
some of
his business.
Yeah. Think about
he doesn't do anything to anybody.
He's also been through like a lot of like real shit too.
Yeah,
like
crazy shit.
Yeah,
his sister
crazy
died
thing.
and everything.
Yeah. And but not only that, but like
Isn't his wife die?
I think his wife. That might have been.
That might have been a movie.
Jim Carrey's wife or ex-girlfriend like killed herself or something.
Whoa! Yeah. But that Jim Carrey thing was weird.
But no, fucking like think of some of the classic movies he's been in, like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, Speed, Point Break,
good movie.
Fucking like The Matrix,
the whole Matrix series.
The Matrix,
John Wick.
I mean, he's been in some pretty damn good movies. The Devil's Advocate, Constantine,
bro. I like that people are just now revisiting Constantine.
Bro, I saw it on Facebook today, and they were like, "Oh, Constantine's why everybody's been sleeping on Constantine." I was like, "No, not everybody. You motherfuckers been sleeping on Constantine."
That was a really good.
That was a really good movie. Yeah,
bro.
Even though
trying to buy his way back into,
even though the fucking
like genius plot line,
right?
Like he tried to earn his way back.
Even though fucking the constant, like it's supposed to be based off the character Constantine from comics, where he's nothing like the comic book version of him. I still love that movie. If you like, first and foremost, Constantine is British. He has blonde hair, and
I think I've seen the animated version.
Yeah, like if you've seen Justice League Dark or anything like that.
Yeah, I've seen a snippet.
And that's who Constantine is. That's what he looks like in the comic books and shit. He also
had a live action show.
Yeah, on the CW.
CW, bro.
Yeah,
CW is like
all about. They do like Black Lightning.
They do like all the really good shows. Like they do a good job. And DC continuously tries to fuck them from taking characters away from them.
Well, I can understand. They do the same thing. Like they made what we were talking about earlier with Ariel. Me and Ryan were talking off air of this.
How do I know we were going to go on this topic?
And because we were having such a good conversation about it, funny ass conversation about it. They did the same thing. Fucking CW does when they did with Iris Allen and fucking not Barry Allen, Iris West and fucking Wally West. Did the same thing.
It's actually no. I think with the New 52, she was actually black in that.
Maybe.
I think that's what it was.
Maybe. Because
I know for sure in the comics she was at least black one time. Might be the New 52 or it might be in Rebirth.
I don't know. I think that fucking... I don't really like that show, The Flash. It kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Like it was good the first 2 seasons, and then they were like trying...
That's like all their shows.
Every show that they do, though, with the CW, it becomes so much about fucking their relationships that it overshadows all the other stuff in the show. Like the relationship part is the most important part, and that is so fucking boring and overdone. They did that, and they do it at Arrow. They do it in The Flash. They did it in fucking Smallville whenever they did Young Superman.
Whoa. And don't you ever disrespect
Smallville, bro.
Are you fucking serious?
I watched 1 episode of that shit, and I was like, hell no. The Superman.
Bro, this is him. This is literally him going through high school.
Yeah, and then he fights Doomsday and shit, and like, yeah, no, bro, come on.
Bro.
He doesn't even got his cape and tights yet, and he's already fucking fighting Doomsday and all these big villains that are supposedly, like, I liked the idea of him and Lex Luthor going to the same school and shit, and how, like, I liked those ideas. Like, the premise of the show sounds really cool, but...
Smallville is the reason why we have all these other shows now.
I know, and they're the same formula.
Put some respect
fuck that.
on Smallville's name.
No, I'm not going to put respect.
Put some respect.
I put respect on things that are done well.
Smallville.
That's right, and Smallville
was Tom Welling was great.
I think that he does look like Superman. I thought he did pull off the look of Superman. I just don't like the fact that, one, you don't give Superman no tights until like the later seasons, like way later. He's supposed to be in high school, but this motherfucking show went on for like 19 seasons.
No, they went past high school because it went from him being high school all the way into actually being Clark Kent and working at the what's the
Daily Planet.
Yeah, the Daily Planet. I was gonna say Daily Bugle for
That's
a second.
Spider-Man.
I know. That's why I was like, it's not that. But it goes all the way into that. He meets Lois and everything. So it was actually really good. I do agree about the whole like the tights though, like the suit. That was dumb on their part because it took him like it was literally like the last season. Literally the last season.
That's when he got his
Superman.
his. Wow. Yeah, I'm not watching. How many seasons was it? It had to be like 12. It was like 12 seasons.
It's like 10 seasons, I think.
10? God, 10 years of him.
When did it? Let me look this up.
I can't even imagine, bro. 10 years of pretending like, oh, I like you. I don't like you anymore. Oh, I like you. That's how all CW shows go, right?
2001 to 2011. Yeah, it was 10 seasons.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Although they do the same thing with like Supernatural.
I might need to watch this again.
Oh my god. Is it on fucking Netflix or is it on?
It's on Hulu, I believe.
Oh man. Maybe I'll watch it just so I can talk even more shit about it.
I wish they would have went with Bruce Wayne instead.
What do you mean?
They were before this, like the original idea pitched was Bruce Wayne.
Oh really?
So it was a young Bruce Wayne becoming Batman.
They did that with Gotham.
No, they just did they though?
I mean, I never watched the show because any show without Batman is dumb. Like, I don't care. I don't want to see.
It's really more about
Jim Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's in it.
Yeah, he's a young Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I don't care that. But that's the thing is that I don't care that much about Jim Gordon first and foremost.
Yeah,
but I care even less about the time before Batman became Batman. That's when I start caring about Batman. Is when Batman. If you want to talk about the time where he trained to become Batman, cool. I'm cool with that as well. But if we're only talking about just like young Batman,
no, bro. Like
angry,
I want young Bruce Wayne growing into Batman. That's what I want.
Yeah, but they tried to do that in Gotham, and it was terrible.
It's not the same, bro. That shit was garbage.
The whole show is dumb. You have all. This is the problem: is that they give these characters with no fucking establishment, like the same thing in Smallville. That my biggest problem was like he's fighting all these dudes that he fights later in his life as Superman. He struggles with them as Superman when he has his tights and shit. But yet I'm supposed to believe that he's beating them coming out of high school or in high school. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't imagine him fighting.
Bro, he wasn't in high school the whole fucking show.
I know, but I feel like he was in high school for what? He had to be in for the majority, at least 4 seasons. If you're going from freshman to fucking thing, because otherwise, what are you doing?
5 seasons after that.
5? Yeah, I know, but
I'm sorry, 6.
But you said he didn't get his tights until the last season.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
He just didn't put the suit on. He had him the whole time. He just didn't decide to put the suit on.
See, I don't like that. I don't. This is the same problem I have with current Superman. I don't want angsty teenage Superman. I'm full of hope, and because that's what you are. You're supposed to be.
What Superman is angsty teenage Superman?
Yeah, I don't want that.
What Superman are you talking about?
Fucking Smallville Superman. They're all the same. When they go back to like young versions of this, so it's the same why I didn't care about Gotham with fucking young Bruce Wayne. Well, part of the show.
It's
like, I'm emo Batman. It's like, yeah, you're emo anyways, motherfucker. Just move on. You might as well just commit to the thing.
You're a habitual hater.
I'm not a habitual hater. I appreciate good content. I love shows like fucking The Gargoyles, and I love The Spawn that they did. Bro, you don't like The Gargoyles?
I just say I didn't like The
Okay, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck?
That was random. I didn't expect to hear that one.
Oh, man, I like shows. I liked Arrow for the first 5 seasons.
Ooh, I didn't even keep up that much.
I liked it. Well, that's not true. The only 2 seasons I really cared about.
The only 2 seasons are the first 2. Only good seasons.
I like the ones with Deathstroke, and I like
Deathstroke was like the best villain. Why did we have Ra's al Ghul? Why did we have Damien Dark? Damien Dark was really fucking good, actually. Yeah, he was a wisecracking.
But the thing is that they took most of the villains from Batman.
Prometheus was a great villain,
and also Prometheus should have Prometheus is a Justice League villain. He's a guy who fucking takes on the Justice League and takes them down. I'm supposed to believe that fucking the Green Arrow took down Prometheus by himself.
Don't be hating on the Green Arrow.
I love the Green Arrow.
Let's be is the GOAT.
We're doing that.
All I'm saying is that Prometheus was probably one of the best villains on there behind Deathstroke. Prometheus was a savage, though. He didn't give a fuck. He eliminated everybody in Oliver's life.
Then they did Brother Blood. That's a fucking...
I didn't even watch that.
You know who I watched that I really liked? Fucking Shazam. Dude, it was so fucking good. Like, surprisingly good. What, you don't like that premise of Shazam?
I just don't like...
Dude, you don't like Black Adam? That's the only reason I read Captain Marvel comics was because of Black Adam.
What?
That's Captain Marvel. Shazam's real name, or before he became Shazam, which was recent, he was Captain Marvel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No. Like, Captain Marvel, that's where Black Adam comes from, is the whole Captain Marvel and fucking... He used to be the biggest comic seller, was Captain Marvel. Before Superman and shit became a thing, like they used to compete directly, Superman and Captain Marvel.
Superman is God. Don't ever disrespect him.
Superman is so fucking boring, bro. He is the most boring superhero.
Because he's a godlike character.
Yeah, because he's basically God and he acts like a little pussy about it the whole goddamn time. Have you seen that thing with College Humor? He's like, "You're fucking white bread."
If I was Superman,
have you not seen that though? Where he's like,
not at all.
You need to look it up.
Probably don't.
It's so funny, dude. He's like, "We should team up." It's Superman talking to Batman. We should team up. He's like, "You're cool." And he's like, "You're fucking boring. You have the same powers." You're like, "I got heat vision. And let me melt through an iceberg or heat this old lady's porridge." It's so funny. And
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking hilarious. He's like, "I was fighting Bane. You could have just fought him with like one hand and with the other hand just jerked it." Yeah. It was so good. He was like, oh, what did he say? He said something fucking hilarious. He fucking just laid into Superman.
I'm just gonna put it on, bro.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do that.
Thank you. I thought that I was trying to hint at it without actually having to say
We're just gonna have to hey, we're gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna watch this video and we're gonna come back and discuss this.
Yeah.